it might well be the hope that kills you, as there's optimism around the ground here at Edgar Street as Hereford get their league season underway against the formidable Spennymoor Town. So Pinchard be an outswinger again with his left boot. There's big men up from the back. Pinchard floated in towards Haynes, and it's just over the bar. I think it was Luke Haynes who got on it. It was either him or Ryan Lloyd.
Ryan Lloyd. Now the prober going forward. Scored a very good goal at Alderchurch from a McLean cross.
It's an outswinger from Pinchard in towards Barnett. Barnett heads it down, and it looked like it was going to fall for anybody. Instead, Spennymoor just managed to get it out. Pinchard will have the throw in. Instead, he decides to leave it for Ryan Lloyd.
Handball.
It was just inside the penalty area, but while Oyibu went down, instead McLean's forward now. McLean, he's got space, he's in behind Curtis, he's got Story up with him. Can he find him? He flicks it back to Story. Story mishits it, but it's an own goal, I think, in the end. I think it could well have been an own goal. Either that or Ryan Lloyd's on the score sheet. Couldn't quite see from our angle who got the final touch, but I think Ryan Lloyd may well have just opened Hereford's score sheet for the first time this season in National League North action. Evans tries to get a foot in to stop the Spennymoor attack, but he loses out. So there's space on that left-hand side. Summers will go across to try and cover, but it's going to be a loop ball in towards Taylor. Taylor goes up for it. It's going to fall for Ayubu, but Pinchard does well to get a boot in and stop the deflect the possibilities of a shot. Evans tries to come and get to it, but instead Spennymoor are going to be on the break here, and Hereford are going to be outnumbered. There's a 3-on-2 if they can find the right pass, but instead Hodgkiss might just get a foot in. Can't stop it enough. Anderson flicks it back to the on-running Thwellis, but it's deflected, and Thompson Summers does well to be in the right place at the right time.
Halfway through this first half, 1-0 to Hereford. Welcome along wherever you are. Radio Hereford FC, brought to you in association with Montgomery Waters, the official water supplier to Hereford FC.
A ball in behind for Thwellis to trace. Thwellis shoots, and it's going to go in. It took a slight deflection, and the ball in behind. The Hereford defence sort of stopped momentarily as Glenn Taylor, the danger man, was offside, but they hadn't noticed Thwellis sneaking in behind. Taylor wasn't even involved in the play, so the goal will definitely stand, and Thwellis was through. Back towards Duxbury, in towards Lilly, clears it, and then it's a looping half volley from, I think that was Anderson, who just hit it, and it sat up nicely for him, but it's just over the bar. Then feeds it out towards that right hand side, and Spennymoor have got men up. Thwellis is inside the box. It's going to be floated in towards Thwellis. He's at the back post in acres of space. He takes his time with it, and he shoots, and he scores. And Spennymoor go from 1-0 down to 2-1 up in the space of about 12 minutes. As Thwellis gets his second of the game, he took his time about it. He worked the space, worked it onto his right foot, and shoots into the roof of the net. Lilly couldn't stop it on the line to take the long throw. This is the problem we
had when the ball was cleared last time. We've got Hodgkiss and Evans back.
It's over Lilly. Barnett nearly gets a flick on. Story gets the header, and it's a wonderful save by Metcalf, covering across to his right-hand side of the goal. On the edge of the area, Thompson Summers beats the first man, gets inside the box, tussled with, looks for the reverse ball. There's shouts for handball, and it's going to be a penalty on the stroke of half-time. 44 minutes played. Hereford win a penalty. Thompson Summers looking for the reverse pass to Pinchard, and it hits the hand of the Joe Tate, the centre-back for Spennymoor. Here it comes. Barnett against Metcalf. Barnett steps up, hop, skip and a jump. He shoots and he scores into the bottom right-hand corner, and that is a very good penalty. Barnett gets his account open for the National League North campaign. It's Hereford 2, Spennymoor 2, and after wanting the break for quite a few minutes, we all of a sudden don't really want it at all.
You said, but you did say, but if only we could get one back. There.
And what a time, perfect timing to get it back. Hodgkiss down the line, looks for the runner. Story in behind Curtis. He might get there first. He got round the keeper. The goalkeeper puts a glove in the way, and it's a penalty. Another penalty for the Bulls, and Max Metcalf puts his gloves out after Story got round the back of Curtis. Complete miscommunication at the back between the centre-back and the young goalkeeper. Barnett for his second goal of the game, his second chance from the penalty spot. The referee blows the whistle. Barnett versus Metcalf, stuttered run up, Barnett shoots and he scores! He puts it the other way this time and scores his second goal of the game, and he's off the mark with 2 goals in the National League North on this opening weekend as Hereford lead again here at Edgar Street. Hereford 3, Spennymoor Town 2. Cousin Dawson throws down this side. Lilly heads it back out.
If you're wondering why they've got no names on their shirts,
here we go, Spennymoor inside the box, in towards Glenn Taylor. Glenn Taylor shoots, and it's a mishit shot from Glenn Taylor. You don't see that very often, and it fell to Ayubu, and Ayubu just couldn't quite work his feet out quick enough. He was on the edge of the 6-yard box, Anderson, but it's well taken away from him by Barnett, and now Story will come away with it at pace down that right-hand side. He's running at defenders. He's got Anderson ahead of him. He feeds into McLean. McLean inside the box, shoots, and it's in towards the outstretched gloves of Metcalf. Wheatley on the edge of the area, plays it into Ayubu. Ayubu inside the penalty area, fleets it back out towards Anderson. Anderson in towards Glenn Taylor. Taylor gets his shot away, shoots, and it's blocked on the line. What a block! I think it was Lilly in the end who blocked it. It was a bit of a combination of Lilly and Brad Wade. It had beaten Wade. In swinger, it's gone over everybody towards that back post, and Barnett first there. Clears only as far as Duxbury. Duxbury back on this right hand side, looks to try and get past Evans, cuts in towards the box. There's a foot in, everybody's a bit nervous of making a tackle, falls to the edge of the area. It's a shot, it's drilled, and it's in. It's a goal for Spennymoor, and it was a well hit strike, and it's drilled through a crowd of players past Brad Wade and down into that bottom right hand corner. And the man that they embrace is Anderson. And a bit of a pinball in midfield. Ozzy Deco tries to bring it down. Spread out towards Story on that right hand side. Story flicks it back for Ozzy Deco, but it's a great clearance by Tate. That was a match-saving clearance by Tate. It really was, because Ozzy Deco was flying in at the back post and would have had the simplest of tap-ins.